Hong University and National Science University. We all work together for today's presentation, and our presentation title is Action Plan for SDGs Goal 4. Do you know about Goal 4? It's a quality of education. And at the first, we would like to introduce 4 case studies. So first one is in Cambodia. We did a volunteer work at Cambodia this February. So please look at this picture. This picture shows the Provincial Teacher Training College in Siem Reap. Students are studying to be primary school teachers for 2 years. After the war, the future of this country depends on education. So in this case, we focus on the English education in a primary school. So we have introduced video clip developed in Japan. And video clip work very well for primary school in Cambodia. So we believe Japan-made English video clips are effective for Cambodian children as well as Japanese. So let's move on Vietnam case. Vietnam has a young population. We are in the golden population by the age, but the quality of human resources in my country is still low. So if younger people become more educated, they will surely help develop Vietnam. Japan technology is highly evaluated all over the world. Therefore, the investment of Japanese in Vietnam will help Vietnam so not only about employment, that also give us have more information and opportunity to communicate with high technology. So it might become the foundation for Vietnam to develop more and more. So education is very important. So we hope more collaborative projects based on SDG 4 will be implemented.
Let me talk about my SDG 4. It is Japanese volunteer in Vietnam for 2 months. This is a volunteer work for Vietnamese who want to go to Japan universities or who want to work in Japan in the future. I mainly taught them grammar, but so hard for me. However, I finally find a solution as follows. Teachers should use easy Japanese according to their Japanese level as much as possible. And I thought recently ICT education like video clips use was so efficient. After preparing some Japanese clips, I'd like to challenge again. Next, case study 4 in Korea.
I'd like to talk about my experience for SDGs Goal 4. First, please look at this video. This video is taken by 360-degree camera. The camera is set up on disabled students' for chair. We can see viewpoint of disabled students. We can see how VR4 works for communication between disabled people and ordinary people. We can get feeling of disabled people by 360-degree VR. Recently, information sharing tool ICT tool is progressing rapidly. When we watch a 360-degree video, we can see. When we watch a 360-degree video, we can having viewpoint of disabled students. So we could sit on the same footing of disabled students. We have never experienced without 360-degree VR. With VR, we can mutual understanding, for example, different cultures and disabilities. I would like to utilize the information sharing ability in education.
Thanks to our Japanese friend V and Himeka, whose teaching services in developed countries raise the opportunity for children. there. And also, I believe they will eventually elevate the sustainable development of education. Moreover, Onishi's VR experience also expressed the fact that we can build up global citizenship through education. So, why do we care so much about education? Let my team member Ian to summarize the importance of education and share our goals.
Quality education is extremely important. It not only allows children to learn more knowledge, but also enable upward socioeconomic mobility. What's more, it can change our frame of mind and construct our personalities in our life. Therefore, we must take actions to help elevate quality education in Taiwan. And with Japan's great work, here is our goal. First, we intend to increase Taiwanese indigenous and remote area students' resources on education. Secondly, in addition to basic knowledge, we also want to help them to learn more about the world and motivate them to participate in activities just like ASEP.
What we want to do is to organize a group of college students and teach indigenous or remote area children with suitable learning materials. I would like to show you our action plan. So, we think build up a communication team can help. The work of the communication team is to connect with students' unions in several colleges and recruit volunteers through students' unions. So next page, please. And setting our communication team brings two benefits. The first one is it can combine human resources from several colleges. And the second is it can provide a way for college students to exchange information and experience with people who have different backgrounds.
As college students, we can teach indigenous children our various professions. Let's take students in Gusan Elementary School, for example. If they want to learn some medical knowledge, they can ask people at Kaohsiung Medical University. In Dongfang Design University, children can learn how to draw. In Wenzhou University, they can improve their English skills and build up global features. Furthermore, each department has its own features. As a student of Department of Information Management, I can teach children the following lessons: basic computer concepts, basic oral English, and statistics. So we can ask people in various departments to find what the indigenous children need and what they want to learn.
In the end, I would like to talk about one issue. That is, as a student in the world, we can let every person have more opportunities in education. In our part, we can try our best to teach others in person, such as going to developing countries to teach disadvantaged students, or going to countryside to impart our knowledge. This way, we can not only enhance the communication between countries, but let students learn more useful learn. Nowadays, we are just students. However, I believe by doing so, we can make some contribution in education for the world. Thank you for listening.